the last thing we like to do is a fun little game to see who wins. We call it the cover song game. Here are the rules. So you basically, first you start out by picking a band or a musician, and you get 1 point for every time that band is covered. Then the other part about it is you pick a deep track of that particular performer, and if that song gets played, you just win. It's like capturing the golden snitch. You just win regardless of what the point system is.
There's a catch. It doesn't count if it's played by a tribute or,
Correct.
or a party band.
Right. So here's the rules. The deep cut has to be approved by at least 2 of the 3 of us have to approve it.
Okay.
So if other people want to play along, they can submit, and then we just have to, like I said, 2 of the 3 of us have to approve
Because
it.
it's got to be a true deep cut. Like there were a couple that I had said at one point in time that I thought,
Correct.
oh, there's a great song, you're going to hear it at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's too popular.
Right. So you can pick, so tribute bands and party bands don't count. So for example, Dancing Dream, which is the ABBA tribute band, you can pick an ABBA song, but nothing that they play that night counts.
It's gonna count.
Right.
And then either Boathouse Row or Go Go Gadget, you pick 80s songs, or Yacht Rock, they'll probably play it. Again, you can pick it. Those don't count as points.
And Dancing Queen is not a deep cut, so that doesn't.
That's exactly right.
Right.
And then you also can't pick known covers. So like we know that Blair Crimmins plays "Let's Dance" by David Bowie,
Correct.
and we know that Billy Bauer plays Dave Matthews Band. So like again, you can pick those songs. Those don't count. So
There's a lot of rules apparently.
well, it's just like to keep it fun.
I understand that. I'm just having some fun.
So
Musikfest's most complicated game.
Yeah, exactly. So
And-
did you create your character?
I leave it
Did
to you guys.
roll-
Yeah. I have my avatar ready.
Should you want to turn it into a drinking game, that's up to you. So Patrick, what was your choice this year?
So I picked Cyndi Lauper's "Time After Time."
I love it.
Because I thought this is a song that I'm sure we'll hear at some point in the festival. I just hope that I'm there to capture it.
Yes,
so I can,
and we do need people to be listening
so I
in too.
can say,
Because
there's the snitch.
yeah,
I got it.
You got the golden snitch. And here's why I have a sneaking suspicion you might win this year, because that song just came up in our Greg Silver interview.
Is that right?
That it was like his first ever.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and a Bob Marley song are his 2 first English
Like
language.
English speaking songs that caught his ear. When you said it, I was like, oh, that's vibes. That's vibes right there.
I was, you have a Beatles. Well, I'll let you guys go, but you guys have good artists that will be played throughout
sure.
the festival.
I mean,
certainly, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, David.
More than Cyndi Lauper will be.
I went for the real soft pitch on the artist side of things. I picked the Beatles. Like that. I mean, I figure like I'm pretty covered. That
You're going to rack up a lot of points there.
on the Beatles, but I did go for Taxman.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
While not the deepest of cuts, I'm not picking like Part of Revolution number 9 or something like that.
Sure,
but,
right. No.
But it is a George Harrison cut that doesn't usually get covered often
Right.
because it's sort of a weird song to play.
Right.
And most bands just avoid it.
But would love it. And then I went. So one of my like long-standing favorite bands that oddly I think is underappreciated is INXS.
I agree.
Agreed.
So like that, I love their catalog, and so went with INXS, and I went with the song "Not Enough Time."
Yep.
Which is somewhat because even though it's 10 days, it just never feels like enough
So I have 2 songs that are about time.
time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then mine's about
And
taxes.
taxes,
So
which is the most unavoidable thing.
Exactly.
So